Under the simmering July sun, inside Barcelona's hallowed corridors, there's an almost tangible sense of impatience in the air. After all, summer is the season of reinvention, when big clubs spin their transfer wheels to reshape squads and chase glory in the coming campaign. Yet for Barcelona, the gears have turned more like molasses than high-octane fuel. Talk of bombshell signings and blockbuster exits animated the fan base weeks ago. But as midsummer rolls on, the pace remains deliberate, almost cautious. Have the Catalans forgotten how to move with the swiftness their rivals boast? From the moment Stouts returned from Europe's grandest stages with glowing reports on potential winners, Barcelona's hierarchy seemed laser-focused on one mission: secure a devastating presence on the left flank. But the saga has been anything but straightforward. Negotiations have sputtered and stalled like a stalled engine. Targets slipped through fingers, and each back-and-forth negotiation felt like a painstaking chess match. You can almost hear the crunch of papers and the low murmur of executives debating whether a deal was worth the risk. Could a single signing really define an entire summer's work? Then came the twist no one saw coming. Marcus Rashford, the England international brimming with pace and precision, agreed to join Barcelona. It felt like striking gold after weeks of mining empty promises. Suddenly, the boardroom atmosphere crackled with renewed energy. And yet, even after Rashford's signature graced the dotted line, the celebration remains on pause. No photos with the jersey, no triumphant press conference, just quiet anticipation. What are they waiting for before letting the world in on this game-changing move? While the left flank mystery inches toward resolution, another narrative unfolds behind closed doors. Barcelona's intricate dance of departures. High earners, fringe players, those seeking fresh challenges, they all form part of a delicate equation. The club must trim its wage bill to satisfy financial fair play rules, all while maintaining squad depth. It's a balancing act, so precise you could liken it to a tightrope walk over Camp Nou itself. Who will be the next to step off the edge? Enter Romeu, the seasoned midfielder whose very name evokes images of tireless tackles and midfield solidity. At 33, he's no stranger to the ebb and flow of football life. Last season, the quiet streets of Girona played host to his metronomic passes and defensive resilience, courtesy of a loan deal that rejuvenated both player and club. But now he stands at a crossroads, back in Barcelona's colours only for a brief moment before rumours swirl that an exit is imminent. Will he lace up his boots for Barca's pre-season or start packing boxes instead? News outlets such as Sport have whispered of a suitor poised to reignite a long-dormant relationship, Valencia CF. The Che, renowned for their fighting spirit and passionate supporters, reportedly admire Romeu's tenacity. But football, like life, has its price tags. Valencia's interest hinges on one crucial condition. Romeu must mutually agree to terminate his Barcelona contract and accept a reduced salary. Only by becoming a free agent could the move materialise without breaking the bank. Does Romeu have the appetite to take that financial gamble for the promise of a new chapter? This would not be Valencia's first dalliance with Romeu. Cast your mind back to the 2013-14 season, when a young Oriole, fresh off Chelsea's books, embarked on a season-long adventure at Mestalla. The salty sea breeze of the Mediterranean mingled with the roar of Valencian ultras every matchday, as Romeu learned the hard lessons of senior football, more than 10 years later. The prospect of returning to that familiar backdrop adds a poetic symmetry to his career. Can a memory from a bygone season spark a revival in the present day? Meanwhile, the clock ticks ever closer to Barcelona's grand tour of Asia. Soon, the squad will board planes bound for Tokyo's neon-lit streets or Singapore's futuristic skyline. Destinations chosen as much for their commercial allure as for preparing the team tactically. Coaches will map out training drills with military precision. Players will navigate media obligations under glaring stadium lights. And fans abroad will cheer their heroes in languages far removed from Catalan or Spanish. But will Romeu be part of this odyssey? Or will he find himself sidelined, suitcase in hand, already contemplating Valencia's next chapter? The question hangs in the humid air like an unplayed note waiting to be struck. For Barcelona, every transfer window writes a new stanza in their storied saga. Moments that define seasons and sometimes eras. This summer feels like a carefully choreographed drama, where each twist and turn carries outsized weight. From the joyous secret of Rashford's signature to the suspenseful saga of Romeu's future, the club's narrative unfolds in real time. Each headline a new footnote in a living history. And as the sun dips below the horizon of Camp Nou tonight, one question pulses through the club's veins. What will the morning papers reveal?